How you doing? We're at the Racing Extravaganza in York, Pennsylvania, night 1 of 2. And I've got 270 Micro Sprint driver Cory Myers here with me, part owner of Speed Parts. Speed Parts Haulers Construction coming back as the title sponsors for the 270 Micro Sprints at Path Valley in 2017. But how you doing, Cory? And I want to ask you the big news. I want to talk about this new car and this new chassis.
Yeah, this is our FAWS car. These come out of the works in August of last year. I finished the season running this, and I'm looking forward to 2017. And this car, she's awful beautiful, and she's ready to get dirty.
Speed Parts are you guys the exclusive builder of the FAWS chassis?
Well, we have Stan Fleming. He's the guy that used to build the hyper cars a while back. He builds them for us just because we got the wings and the machining and stuff to do, and we don't really got the time to build a frame just yet. But we get just the bare frame from him. It's all welded up, and then I machine all the parts from there to make it look this good, and along with my dad and my brother, and trying to make this thing happen to put more cars on the track at a good price, a price that you can't resist.
And so what's going to happen with the hyper chassis?
What do you mean?
If he's moving over to the FAWS chassis, are we going to see the hyper chassis fade out of the 270s, or will hyper chassis still be a prominent chassis like the FAWS chassis?
No, hyper. Stan he just works part-time at Hyper. Hyper got their other welders now there. Okay. Stan kind of runs his own business now. So yeah, Hyper just came out with their X7 car, which there's a lot of market on for 270s now. We got 3 frames that came out in the past 6 months. And it used to just be the RTS, what I ran before and won a lot of races in, but now we got this car out, the Hyper X7 conversion car, and the guy out in New Jersey just came out with one too. So it'll be a heck of a 2017 season to see who can come out on top.
Okay, and so Speed Parts, like you said, is doing the FAWS chassis. So are there other manufacturers of the FAWS chassis, or are you exclusive right now?
It's just ours. We're just the exclusive builder for them. We own the name, and just like Hyper and RTS, we're the only ones that can build them.
Okay, and I know, like you said, toward the end of the year, you raced this a few times at Path Valley. So what's your overall impression right now? You said it was economical too.
Yeah, I mean, we're in it. We know. We raced before we didn't build nothing. We bought everything like most people do, and we know how much it costs to race, and it's clearly not cheap. So that's our goal, is just to provide a race car that known to win, because the PMPs were dominant back in the day, and that's what these cars are based off of. I mean, they're copied to the T, the tubing thicknesses and all. So they just got to get out there and prove that they're still the car that they were back in the 99s and early 2000s. And I think once we do that, we'll help the sport out a lot.
All right, well, I think it's going to be interesting. Thanks for straightening me out there, especially when I was talking about the Hyper chassis. I didn't know if we were seeing a major change within the 270 division, but it's another option at an economical price. So talk to us a little bit about Speed Parts, your company.
We bought Speed Parts 2014 out of Ohio. The owner, he got diagnosed with cancer, and we dealt with him with wings. He carried our wings out there for lightning sprints, and we told him if he'd ever wanted to sell it, give us a call, and he wanted to sell it, and we ended up buying it, brought it back to where it was only like the 1,000cc upright midgets, and to where now, when we took it over, we expanded it in from micros to sprint cars. So we manufacture everything from micros to the whole way to the 410s.
You're in Chambersburg, and how do they get in touch with you?
You can visit speedparts.com, arrowwingsonline.com, or call us at 717-267-3060.
All right, Cory, former champion, had a great battle with Mike Boyer toward the end of the year last year. Looking forward to having you back at Path Valley again this season.
I'm looking forward to be back.
All right, thanks a lot, Cory. All right, that's it with Cory Myers here at Racing Xtravaganza.